Hey Mama, welcome to the podcast. Jocelyn here, and we are going to do a brief episode today talking about good steps for listening. This next section that I am going on to in the Emotional Resilience, Finding Strength in the Lord book talks about building healthy relationships, and that can be really hard. Yes, we will get more into that. I'm not going to go into it right now. Nonetheless, that will be in the future. So please come back and listen as those episodes are published. But today we're going to talk about one step that can really help in building healthy relationships, and that is good communication, but specifically for this episode, steps for listening. Not only is communication good, but listening needs to be good to build healthy relationships. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, fellow mom of 5 and host of the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find the positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Let's find positivity during our pregnancies and in our motherhood together. Thanks for joining. Unfortunately, in our day and age, it seems like listening skills have greatly deteriorated, and that's for many reasons, and I include myself in this because I have some of the things that can distract me from listening. And so, as you know, we have cell phones, and they're so nice, and they provide so many opportunities for good. Nonetheless, they also provide a distraction, and they can keep us from properly and appropriately listening, like fully listening. And I want you to take stock this coming week of how much you truly listen. That means you are attentive, your eyes are on them, you're actually listening, you're trying to actually comprehend so that you can have, not just so that you can reply, but so that you can understand. In this book that I have been going through, the next step is talking about listening, and they have 4 steps. And so we're going to go through each of those 4 steps. If you're interested in the free download of this book, my church has put it out. It is in the show notes. So the first step is to focus on the speaker's words and body language. Don't interrupt. And don't look at or use your phone. And I 100% agree with all of those things. In order for you to concentrate, you need to pay attention to how their body's moving, what they're saying. Not interrupting, because that doesn't allow them to finish what they're saying. They may get to a point where it's something that you might agree on, but they haven't gotten there yet because you keep interrupting. And they aren't going to want to talk to you if you are just looking at your phone and not paying attention to them. I don't like talking to people when they're on their phone. And when I want to talk to my husband and he's on his phone, I have to make sure that he puts it down and that we have given each other undivided attention, because we can't really concentrate if they don't have our attention. And now I would say the same for kids. If your kids are wanting to talk to you, put your phone down. Your little people need to be more important than your phone. And if they're not, then you need to have, I feel like you should do some work. I realize that there are times when our little people are so hard. I am going through a season, whatever you want to call it, with my youngest right now that is so hard. He is so difficult. Nonetheless, I love my little person, and I want to be a mother, and I want to give him the time, and I hope you have those desires too. And if you do, start practicing putting your phone down when they're talking to you. Even the littlest of kids, it does make a difference. Okay, the next step is to appreciate. This means look at the speaker, like look at them while they're talking to you, and use small words like yes or okay or like you're following them, that you're understanding, that you're on track with what they're saying. And at this point, you can even thank them to show your appreciation for what they've told you. Step number 3 is a review. And this I found is so good to use in marriage, especially when you are kind of heated and not really understanding. This can help clarify things quite significantly. So to review, this is step 3, you can say, so you're saying, and then repeat what you heard. Repeat what you think they meant to convey to you. And I've used this in conversations with my husband, and he's like, no, that's not what I meant. And then he would try and explain it again. And then we'd go back to this review spot, and I'd say, oh, so you're saying this. And then it'd probably be a little closer to what he was trying to convey, and we'd make progress. And this isn't always easy, but it does help to clarify, especially when there's a misunderstanding. So it's those 4 little words. So you're saying, and then you repeat what they're saying so that you can understand, or say like, this is how I think you mean it. Is this what you mean? And that's actually step 4, is to ask. It's to ask, say, did I understand? And then as I kind of got ahead of myself, and if I did understand right, he would be like, yeah, you got it, or no. And then we'd go back, I'd listen again, then do the review again, and then say, did I understand? The important thing is to give them time to respond. So after you have asked them, did I understand? You listen and you wait for an answer. These are little things that we can implement into our marriages, into our motherhood for more positivity. It can help so that we understand. It can help eliminate misunderstandings, and it can just overall help you to build your relationship. Relationships are so important, and they're not easy. In fact, they can be some of the hardest things we have to deal with at times. Nonetheless, there is value in the effort that you put forth in your relationships. I know that when I have wanted things changed, or I've wanted people to be different or do different things, the person who needed to change was myself. I needed to either be more patient, I needed to be more guiding, I needed to put myself in their shoes. The only person we can really change when it comes to relationships is us. Now, I do believe that we can influence and ask people to do different things. Nonetheless, it is up to us on how we feel. We can't control them, but we can control us. We will build on that in the coming weeks on building relationships, and it will be kind of fun because I do feel like I have a lot of experience / passion with building your relationships in your marriage and with your children specifically. So we will jump into that. Also, pray. God is there, and God wants to help you. He can lead you to the things that you need to help you through the hardships, through the difficulties of your relationships, to help you figure things out and to know the best course for where you are at. He is listening. I'm cheering for you, Mama. You can do this. We will chat again next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts and becoming the mother that you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. Thanks for joining. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward in your motherhood. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.